There's a feeling I remember. It comes on late December, though in January it really hits its stride. When the weather's getting sunny comes this tingle in me tummy. It's a patriotic mix of shame and pride. So we say Happy New Year, and then we scull another beer, and then we hit the beach and party until late. Till we take up our position for that ancient old tradition, arguing if we should change the date. Now, before I start to ramble, I might take a little gamble and invite you all to simply raise your hand. If you think the date should change, if you agree that it's quite strange to celebrate when Cook set foot upon this land. Well, that's all good and fine, but it was April 29 when Captain Cook said, "Hey boys, land ahead." Now, the date you're looking for is when Arthur Phillip hit the shore. So who reckons we should change that date instead? Now, just to reconvene, that was January 18. Is that the date we're trying to abandon? Because I'm a bit like some of you, like I'd prefer to change it too, but first I'd like to bloody know what happened. And it turns out, as it was, that the date was picked because that's when they formally established New South Wales. So, should we change that date instead? Nah, that was the 7th of Feb. But let's not get distracted by details. Because there's nothing quite as Aussie as a barbie with a saucy and a cricket bat and sunnies and a ball. Still, we must be the only nation with no real appreciation of why we're frickin' gathering at all. Something must have taken place. Was it Farlap's final race? Or Donald Bradman's best day at the crease? Ned Kelly getting shot? When Scott and Charlene tied the knot? Or when Crocodile Dundee got released? So I did a little reading because I felt that we were needing further clarity on why we picked this date. And what happened, it turns out, those who know it, please don't shout, 26th of Jan, 1788. Well, Phillip had already landed, but then he returned red-handed and this time raised a flag, and there's the twist. Nothing legal, to be sure, just a flag and nothing more. Then they sat around that flag and all got pissed. So that's the moment that we mark. Drunken sailors in the dark. That's Australia Day. And now you know the score. And we've been marking it ever since. Hang on, you don't seem convinced. That's right, they only picked that date in 1994. So it's only 30 years that we've been getting on the beers to commemorate a moment we forgot. And in its very short existence, it's been met with such resistance that it spent more time dividing us than not. And it strikes me as quite strange, but some people don't like change. They say, you can't take something from me that is mine. Well, I know some people who probably know that feeling too. But it's 60,000 years, not 29. And I'm not totally naive. I don't actually believe that a change would fix the issues that we face. I just don't like people thinking that their sacred day of drinking is so special it could never be replaced. And there might come a time, probably decades down the line, when we settle on a more befitting day. An honest celebration, better suited to this nation, where we can listen once again to Triple J. Still, there's nothing quite as Aussie as some morting on a mozzie or ignoring problems at our nation's heart. So, we'll mark the day for now the only way that we know how. And every January, we'll tear ourselves apart.